Layoffs, new fees, and that kitchen sink. Elon Musk finally has control of Twitter, just like he always wanted, in what will go down as one of the most chaotic takeovers in recent memory.
He's the world's richest man, now Twitter's boss. After 6 months of back and forth, the Tesla CEO finally closing in on a $68 billion deal. The eccentric billionaire wasting no time swinging a hammer at the company's operations. The first in the firing line, Twitter's top executives, including the CEO and CFO. A mass exodus of staff to follow, leaving thousands of employees high and dry. Other proposed changes: a fee for blue tick users, content moderation, and a platform split into tiers. It's all part of the new look Twittersphere. But the question is, will it sink or will it swim? And to discuss how this could impact the social media landscape, we're joined now by former Facebook Australia CEO Stephen Shearer. Stephen, thank you for coming in.
Morning.
There's obviously a lot to unpack.
There sure is.
What do you make of it all?
In a way, it could be just a storm in a teacup, right? Elon Musk does big things, he makes big moves, and he's been waiting a long time for this moment. So in a way, maybe he's moving really quickly this week. And I think what's going to be more interesting is how the dust settles, right? He wants to change how the platform makes money, he wants to change how content is moderated, and he wants to add new ways that content creators can make money. So that's going to play out over time after this week gets over.
Jack Dorsey, the former CEO of Twitter, has come out recently and apologised to a lot of the staff. They're saying, maybe I grew the company too quickly. So is what Elon doing now actually the sensible thing to do, is to cut a lot of the staff back? Yeah,
look, time will tell whether it's sensible or not. Certainly, this isn't the way that a lot of CEOs operate. We live in a more touchy-feely era where you don't act like this necessarily. But I think there's no question in Silicon Valley, there's been feeling for a while that Twitter's been a little mismanaged, it's a little bloated with cost, it doesn't make money that well. It probably hasn't made some of the more dramatic moves that some of the other, other platforms have made. TikTok came from nowhere. That could have been Twitter, but it wasn't. TikTok emerged. And so I think there's a sense that things need to happen at Twitter, and I think Elon Musk has a lot of people on his side.
And he keeps saying we have to pay the bills. I mean, a lot has been made, for example, of that blue tick, the verified tick fee. Is that a money grab, or do you see social media moving towards sort of that subscription model?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a money grab insofar as he's trying to change the dynamics of how social media works, at least within TikTok land, and that is to try to find other ways to verify who's on the platform other than the tick essentially be given out by Twitter. They're saying, well, he's saying, look, I'm going to democratize this. If you have $8 a month, you can buy your own tick. Now, whether that's a good or bad thing, time will tell. But it's not a money grab in the sense. That's a very small amount of the total revenue that they generate today, which mainly comes from advertisers. But there's no question he's trying to change the dynamics and the economics of the platform.
Well, that does cause problems for people out there who've had the tick, who are creators or they're news people. Someone could come across and take our names and pay for a blue tick and say they're us.
Right.
So it could cause a lot of headaches.
It could. You never know. And I think one of the problems Twitter has had for a long time, and social media in general, is people or entities on the platform that aren't real people.
Yeah.
And you can't tell who they are. And Twitter probably has had more of that problem than some other platforms because of the way it works. Now, whether he's going to be able to clean that up with this verified tick or not, or it's going to make it worse, it seems like it might make it worse, but time will tell.
Look, he has a lot of critics, Elon Musk. I mean, he's an eccentric billionaire. There's no doubt about that. He transformed the car industry. He's now gone into space. Can you see him transforming this space as well of social media?
I think it's hard to underestimate Elon Musk. I mean, he has really. I remember when he started with Tesla, and everybody was laughing at, how's he going to take on the car companies? They've been around for 100 years. And in many ways, he has done that now. He's taken electric cars and made them mainstream. So could he do the same with social media? There's no question he's got, if there's one person in the world that's got the wherewithal and the moxie to do it, it's Elon Musk.
There's a lot of call, though, that whether he's now a threat to democracy because of what he wants to do to Twitter and letting Donald Trump on the platform or right-wing conspiracy theorists back on the platform. What are your thoughts behind that?
I think it is a concern that, Twitter is a relatively small platform in the scheme of social media, but there are hundreds of millions of people on it. It does influence some of the way that we form opinions in society, and that's true of Facebook and other social platforms. And I think we do need to reflect, is this right to have one person that controls a chunk of that ecosystem in a way that, may not be in the best interests of society or democracy? So that is an experiment that we're going to see play out in real time.
All right, Stephen, we'll leave it there. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
G'day, it's Ali.
And Karl.
Thanks for watching the Today YouTube channel.
Subscribe now for brand new videos every day and exclusive bonus clips.
Ali, say please.
Please? Why?
Please? I don't know.